So guys, I'm your host and you're watching Wrestle AI. Let's jump straight into today's exciting updates and stories. Some of the biggest WrestleMania 41 news is breaking right now and you don't want to miss it. Let's kick things off with none other than Triple H. Yes guys, Triple H has officially confirmed Travis Scott's involvement at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Now listen, when the game himself says it's happening, it's happening. Sure, Triple H has hyped things before. Remember when he promised a banger Royal Rumble and it kind of flopped? Yeah, we remember. But this confirmation is rock solid. Travis Scott will be at WrestleMania 41. Whether it's for a live performance or something even bigger, his presence changes everything. Because think about it, if Travis Scott is there, it might also mean the final boss is showing up. Now, if we are talking about The Rock, is The Rock coming back for WrestleMania 41 or not? Fans are still debating. The reports haven't been clear. Even now, there's no official confirmation on his next appearance. But here's the twist. Did WWE just tease The Rock's return themselves? The answer is yes. Let me explain. WWE recently posted a GIF on Twitter, and not just any GIF. It was from WWE Bad Blood, that moment where The Rock shows up at the end, counts down 3, 2, 1, and just walks off. Now here's the thing. This post was a part of their WrestleMania countdown. They wrote 3 days away from WrestleMania, but instead of using generic footage, they used The Rock's final boss clip. Coincidence? Nope. This is 100% a tease from WWE. And listen, even if The Rock shows up at WrestleMania, fans are still wondering, so what? Will he interfere? Maybe. At best, he'll show up to help John Cena or cause chaos after the main event of Night 2. Something wild might happen, like WWE always does. But even an appearance from The Rock is a massive moment. It sets the tone for WrestleMania 41, and clearly WWE wants us to start speculating. What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments. Let's move on to one of the most hyped things every WrestleMania season, the stage design. So far, we've had a bunch of blurry photos, super zoomed out images and confusing angles, but finally, we've got a clear look at the almost complete WrestleMania 41 stage. Just check it out on your screen now. People have been speculating that the hanging structures above the entrance are cards. And honestly, I think you guys are absolutely right. These cards might even be digital screens. And imagine this. Roman Reigns walks out, and above him, the massive digital card shows his graphic. Insane visual vibes. WWE is pulling out all the stops. This stage looks absolutely stunning. Even the drone position above the ring is almost locked in. And trust me, this might be one of the most high-tech and immersive WrestleMania setups we've seen yet. Speaking of the setup, there's a brand new video from Allegiant Stadium that just dropped. WWE has been testing lights and effects at the actual stadium, and you can clearly see how it's all starting to come together. Now, we don't know exactly which light fixtures are being tested or where exactly they'll be placed, but lighting tests are definitely happening. And with SmackDown just around the corner, reports suggest that the WrestleMania stage reveal will happen right before the Blue Brand's final show. So if all goes as planned, the full stage might be revealed by Friday night, or worst case, early Saturday morning. So stay tuned. Let's now shift focus to the face who runs the place, John Cena. ESPN just dropped a ranked list of John Cena's most memorable WrestleMania matches, and here are the top picks. John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 23. John Cena versus The Rock, WrestleMania 28. Cena versus Randy Orton versus Triple H, WrestleMania 24. Cena versus Bray Wyatt, Firefly, Funhouse match, WrestleMania 36. Cena versus Triple H, WrestleMania 22. Cena versus The Miz, WrestleMania 27. Cena versus Rusev, WrestleMania 31. Cena versus JBL, WrestleMania 21. Cena versus Big Show, WrestleMania 20. Cena versus Austin Theory, WrestleMania 39. My personal favorite, That Rusev match at WrestleMania 31, complete with the tank entrance, absolute cinematic vibes. Let me know your top pick down in the comments. Next up, Drew McIntyre, aka the social media superstar of the year, has a message for fans attending WrestleMania 41 live. This is what fans should do. Be respectful to wrestlers. Use deodorant. Yes, seriously. Support local wrestling shows, especially international ones. This is what fans should not do. Don't mob wrestlers at the airport. Don't follow them to their hotels. Don't interrupt if they're having a conversation. Don't call them by their real names. Call them by their in-ring names. So it's Roman Reigns, not Joe Anoa'i. It's simple, right? Drew's just reminding fans to be cool and not cross boundaries. Respect goes a long way, especially on WrestleMania weekend. Now let's talk about a crazy theory that's going viral. Could Seth freaking Rollins be aligning himself with The Rock and John Cena? Yes. I already talked about this. Nothing's confirmed yet, but the internet is going wild after one fan noticed something subtle but insane. Let me show you this tweet that's been making the rounds. In the post, a fan pointed out how Rollins has recently been dressing like The Rock. High-neck collar shirts, chains, overall final boss vibes. Not just that, he's also been using lines like best for business, which are the lines usually used by The Rock. And if you watch closely, Seth's recent outfits do mirror The Rock's old-school corporate style. This isn't just coincidence anymore, there's a pattern. Seth even hinted in a recent podcast that something major is brewing. He didn't name names, but fans picked up on the clues. This tweet alone has nearly 17,000 likes, which shows fans are hyped for this possibility. So let's just imagine, what if Seth Rollins turns heel again at WrestleMania? What if he costs Cody Rhodes his big moment and joins The Rock and Cena to form a brand new power heel faction? It would be shocking, it would be emotional, and it would definitely be best for business. Let me remind you, last year Seth helped Cody at WrestleMania. What if this year he betrays him? WWE loves long-term storytelling like this, so don't rule it out. And finally, let's wrap up with a bombshell statement from WWE CEO Nick Khan. In a recent appearance on Bill Simmons' podcast, Nick Khan was asked about AEW, and he didn't hold back. He basically said, AEW has a lot of talented wrestlers. When their contracts are up, we're absolutely open to talking. You can assume that a number of them will come over to WWE. Whoa, that's huge. It's a direct shot, especially considering the history between WWE and AEW stars. Names like Chris Jericho, Miro, and, dare I say, even Jon Moxley, also known as Dean Ambrose, could potentially return one day. And get this, Nick Khan even took a jab at Tony Khan, saying AEW exists because of his dad's money. It's a clear sign of how WWE sees AEW, not just as competition, but as a place to poach top-tier talent once contracts expire. Let me know who you think could jump ship. Jericho? MJF in the future? Or maybe, just maybe, Dean Ambrose? So guys, that's all the latest WrestleMania 41 news, leaks, and stories you need to know. If you enjoyed this update and got some value from it, like the video, share it with your wrestling friends, subscribe to Wrestle AI so you never miss another epic update. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, goodbye and thanks for watching Wrestle AI.